Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 4 of my Manchester United FIFA 15 career mode. And right up here, we have a scout dispatch to pick us, hopefully, pick us up a really good young player. You might as well get that from the EA catalogue, especially when you've got the money or whatever it's called to spend on that. You get a free high potential player. You can get one every season. So that's basically something you should do if you don't do that already. And obviously, people always tell me to do it, and I do it anyway. But yes, at the start of a season or start of a career mode, I like to prove that I don't use sliders and I am playing on world class, all that kind of stuff. Because sliders, I've never ever touched them. I don't even know how they work. And people say sometimes I use sliders when I score a good goal, but I don't even know how sliders work. If I use them, I'll probably make my team worse, if I'm being honest. So we'll move on here. This is starting lineup. We've got a very, very strong lineup. Like, when you've got Falcao on the bench, you know your team is good. Adnan Januzaj, he's going to be a fantastic player as we go on. Very high potential in the game. And also, some people said, don't give away potentials. But then, people leave comments of players' potentials in the comments. So, it's hard. It's hard for me to judge. When people actually tell me their potential, so I know what it is, or I check it myself. Either way, we're going to the first match of the season, and look how amazing it looks. I really love this new feature on Next Gen because it makes video content seem more real as well. It seems like you're watching it on TV, so thanks to EA for adding that. It just makes videos better. And leave your thoughts. Do you think it makes videos better? That's just my opinion. It just makes them look so much better, so much more realistic. And when you manage in the Premier League, when you be a career mode of a Premier League team, stadiums of every single team. So it's all set up perfectly for a YouTuber, for a FIFA YouTuber, a career mode YouTuber. For a Premier League team, to be honest, I'm loving it right now. I'm really enjoying playing it. Well, actually, I ran out of my time. But look at this. Look how realistic that is. You can see the formation, the players, the substitutes. It looks absolutely fantastic. But as I was saying, I have actually run out of my time, but I'll tell you because, if you're watching this a bit later, I recorded the first 7 games in the league that you'll see on the early release, and after that would have been when I get the official game, and if you're watching this today, I'll be getting on Thursday in Australia. But right up here, look at that! For Swansea, they hit me on just the break and on the surprise. I was not expecting that at all. When I started this game, I was hyped. I reckon I was thinking to myself, come on, let's get a better start than Manchester United have done in real life. They haven't really started too well. And they just hit me by surprise in the first 10 minutes. That was key, I believe, for Swansea. He's definitely a key player for them. Seen with that strike to put them in the lead. And I actually rate him. He's a decent player, very good midfielder, as you saw. So we needed to go on the attack right away, and we did. Luke Shaw getting forward as he does, puts a ball in for Marco Reus, couldn't get on the end of it, but then the big man himself, Robin van Persie. Look at that, lads. Robin van Persie. He is just a master finisher. He's just clinical. You see just little fake shot there. He's amazing. That's the difference. Like, say if I was just being a mid-table team or whatever, and just had an average striker, he wouldn't have been able to do that. He does it with ease. It just felt so easy when I did that. And Di Maria is embracing him right now because it was a fantastic strike. Get up and about that for Robin van Persie. We're going to need a lot of that from him this season. And I was happy to score. That was my first game. First goal on the game, the official game. The full game. Not the official game, I guess you could say. It's early release, but it is actually the full game. So, it's going to be same gameplay when you get the game and all that kind of stuff. Not demo gameplay. This feels a bit different, I'll be honest. Maybe different teams, that's why I don't know. But we went on again. Di Maria with the touch of his head. And he found the back of the nets. And we are in the lead suddenly. 2 of our best players, and Di Maria, he's just going to be insane, really. He's just a boss, and he looks like that. He just runs up, knocks the corner flag. He's like, this is my game, and look at the touch off his head. He just set it up for himself. Then he just went bang. Power shots are OP in this year's game. That is what is OP, not finesse shots. Finesse shots are no more. They're actually underpowered, if that's a thing. UP. But yeah, that's not even a thing. Di Maria, he's just boss. He knows. You can just look at him there. He knows he's good. He knows he's good, and he's got it. And he's only going to improve as well. I think he has a bit more potential than his current overall. So yeah, he's going to be absolutely insane. Swansea striker shot. And here, I hate these goals, honestly, and they seem to be still around. Goalkeepers seem to be fixed, but they just happen in a different way. Rebound goals, or it deflects off the goalkeeper and it just goes straight to the opposition's feet like a magnet. It's still in the game, and it's very frustrating. I didn't feel they deserved to score that. That was my initial opinion. I felt very... it was hard against me that we conceded that goal. I didn't feel they deserve it. And look at this new feature. It does make it a bit more realistic, but it pisses you off to the max. The AI, when they're a smaller team, especially playing away, they actually run to the corner and waste time. And eventually I get it, but it does waste a few minutes, and you give it away again, and then it's in the red, and they keep doing it, and this is just going to piss me off so much times. There's going to be... I don't want to give away results, but it's not even results. It's just the way the game goes, more than anything. All these mid-table teams, they play the same, but here they had a chance. And yeah, I would have been mad if they scored that, especially after the cheating tactics earlier. Some people argue it's not cheating, or some people say it is cheating, but yeah, I just don't like it. It is realistic, but for a game, I don't think it's enjoyable when you're playing against the computer, which is boring enough already at times. Obviously, you like to play online Ultimate Team. A lot of Ultimate Team, people who enjoy Ultimate Team say offline is boring, and when they start doing that kind of stuff, it may be realistic, as I said, but it just feels... it doesn't feel enjoyable when they do that. It just gets you frustrated. And if anyone else has played the early release, I'm not sure if many of you have, but yeah, it's absolutely frustrating when they do that. And yeah, it's always against a team that you expect to win, because yeah, they'll be taking whatever points they can if they can get a point. If they're a mid-table team or even lower, they're going to play defensive for the whole game, and then once it gets to about 60 minutes, they're just going to run to the corner. And it's basically impossible for you to score. It's either that, they run to the corner, or when you get the ball back, they have all of their players behind the ball, which makes it impossible. So, right here, Antonio Valencia has some interest from Borussia Dortmund. So a bit of a negotiating there. See if we're going to get the deal done. Obviously, the Chilio is on my radar to really bulk up our defensive stocks. Right back and left back, he can play. He's got high potential as well. To grow, just not even in FIFA, even though he does have, I don't want to give it away. Like I said earlier, I try not to give away players' exact potential, but you just look at him and he does have potential, just saying he has potential. Don't worry about the number. You think in real life, he's a young potential player who's going to be a really good defender in the future, young fullback. So, yeah, that's what I mean by that, basically. So we're going to have to step up. We've got Sunderland next, but I suppose the first game, it wasn't a horrible performance. I was happy with the way I played, honestly. I wasn't disappointed. I was happy. I created good chances for what I could on my first official game. I was happy with that. But now going to the second game and going into halftime, there was no action, but there was action in... What would you know? Injury time. Of course. It was a penalty given away by Angel Di Maria, unfortunately. Honestly, I recorded this on the first day of playing, so I can't really remember why I gave that penalty away. I put in a slide tackle. I can't even remember doing that, to be honest. Usually I don't slide in the penalty box, but obviously they're getting a bit close there, touching each other. Obviously, this Giaccherini, he must like men. He wants to touch him first, and Di Maria was just like, get off, mate. What do you do? What's this? But they've got a penalty. Stephen Fletcher steps up and it goes over the top. Oh, I was so lucky there. And look at that, 5 minutes extra time. And anyone else who's played the early release, it seems as though they give plus 5 minutes of extra time more often than not. That seems to be the go-to time they give. And yeah, there's really no action, no goals as well. So that seems, a bit weird. There'll be 5 minutes extra time. There's no injuries. There was just that penalty there. Maybe that an extra minute, maybe 4 minutes extra, if anything, but 5. That seems a bit much. Like I said, when there's no goals in a game. And also with this longer type of episode, I want to get your feedback. Still, leading up to the official release. I still want to get your feedback, how you want to see this career mode, because the best videos in this series are going to be 20 episodes down the line, 30, 40, 50, however long I go, and in a couple seasons and whatever, once we get Champions League football and that kind of stuff, that's when it's probably going to be better quality video. So for now, I want to get your feedback, like how long do you like the videos? You can see this one's about almost 18 minutes. Do you like those ones in between 15 and 20 minutes, or do you like ones in between 10 minutes and 15 minutes? Just so I can get the gauge, and I'll work on that for my next videos, whether it be just speeding up some certain clips or something like that, or showing less during games. Like you see here, there'll be a big highlight period right now, as I want to showcase maybe another time-wasting time-wasting evidence, I guess you can say, with Sunderland in this game for the last 20 minutes, as I'm trying to win this game, and they're playing at home as well. But yeah, that's what I mean. I might not show long periods like this. You might just want to see goals, or do you want to see goals and highlights? Drop in your comments, because like I said, it's still for me knowing you want to see. I always like to see feedback. I'm really taking a lot in now, not taking really negative comments as negative. I'll just take them as constructive, even though they're some are said in a mean way. I'll still take them in a good way, because that's the only way I'm going to get better. Because I know in YouTube people say things in a harsh way a lot of the time, but I'm not going to really worry about that now. And I'm kind of not worrying it as much, because I'm getting a lot of likes now, and same thing with dislikes. I don't really care, because they're getting drowned out by 1,000 likes. It just makes the dislikes look so miniature, and that's what I see those dislikers that people who dislike my videos as just like a miniature person. It's not mattering, because it's like 20 dislikes against 1,000 likes, and that just puts me in a good mood. Like you can tell, like now I'm just so much more happy about that. Opposed to maybe with FIFA 14 towards the end was getting like 60 likes, but then 10 dislikes, and it looks a bit worse. But when you get 1,000 likes, I'm just feeling so happy right now, because I want to be successful on YouTube, of course, and if people enjoy what I'm producing, that is the main goal, really, that people actually, well, honestly, I know, heaps of people are not going to like my videos, to be honest, but as long as a couple people like it, and obviously that showcase already getting 1,000 likes with this series, basically on every single episode now, it makes me feel like I've achieved something. And here, that is a clear red card. And sorry if I feel or sound less excited. So what's the time for me right now? It's 12:30 a.m. So I'm recording this at night, because I'm busy during the day. This is when I have to do commentary. So sorry if I just sound a little low key and not getting so loud or something like that, getting over the top reactions. I'm just like being really low key right now, and not being too loud so I don't wake people up at the same time. But this was a chance to win the game. We had a free kick. This is what Royce, however, 45th, I didn't even have time to give him a build-up. Took it straight away, but that's what I mean. A guy you pay that much for, you need to be taking that. But that's kind of my fault, because I'm crap at free kicks, especially, like I said, very, very early in playing this game. And look at that again. 5 minutes extra time, and just, red card was the only time depleting thing that happened. I guess you can say no goals still. But Sunderland, they were just pushing back. They had no one forward. All of them are back. Look how much in the box. There's like 8 of them. How am I supposed to get past? Look, no, they won the tackle, and there's no one above them, or in front of that area there. How am I supposed to score with all those players back? It seemed like every single player for them, apart from one, and then it was over there, and that was a stupid place to just call it there, ref. Just look at the replay here. That would never happen in real life. Look here. Usually they wait till you have a chance, and look, the ball's there. They didn't give me a chance. That's what I mean. Look at that Sunderland. Clearly no intent of winning that game. They had no shots on targets. It was just another frustrating game. 2 frustrating games, but I suppose that's a challenge with a new game. You're going to learn the ways to score goals and that kind of stuff. You're not going to be amazing at the game right away. And actually, I don't want to be. I don't want to be winning games from the start, because it could get boring. I want to build up to that position where I'm playing amazing. I don't want to be playing amazing from the start. Sure, it may lead to like people at the start saying you're crap or whatever, but I want this to be a very good series, so I don't mind not doing amazing at the start. But yeah, hopefully you can understand it was my first couple games on the game, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, my first couple games, you're never the best. Like I said, you're never the best at the start. I'm just really excited for future games to show you. Maybe, like I said, I have recorded 7 league games, maybe from the period of the 3rd or 4th league game. Then, yeah, I start really getting used to the game and change to my 4-3-3 formation that I've been talking about. Playing more of an attractive brand, and that probably suits my custom tactic a bit more. Where, yeah, my custom tactic is basically based on fast gameplay. And I'm like, yeah, fast game and short passing. So you play fast and short passing, players make themselves available close to the ball and that kind of stuff. And yeah, you can see just transfer action here. Heaps of transfer action, to be honest. This guy had to be signed for me, Mattia De Chilio, to shore up our defence. Even though, I guess in that second game against Sunderland, we defended pretty well. We didn't concede a chance on goal. They had no shots, as you know, or shots on target at least. So I feel as though my defense already is good enough, but for me, just rotation options. Like, say if Raphael gets injured, who's going to come right back? Jones, who's not really a natural right back, he's got high defensive work rate. And yeah, Luke Shaw as well. Like, De Chilio can come both of those positions and makes himself a really good option for that. But he could be a starter as well, and he's got the potential to grow. So I reckon, I guess in the future, Luke Shaw's going to be left back and De Chilio's right back, and that's going to be really strong. Then you got Laporte as a centre back, and then Rojo as well. So that's a pretty good lineup, I reckon. That's pretty good for the time being. So yeah, leave your thoughts on my defence now at De Chilio signing. We've got Burnley next. It's another one of those teams. Like I said, I really don't want to give away results, but you can tell from the games I played already against the lower kind of teams. More so Sunderland and Swansea towards the end of the game when they knew they had the result. You see the way they played. I'm just going to have to find a way to deal with that. And this is one I want to see your tips as well. Instead of just saying something not helpful, saying I'm crap or whatever, tell me maybe how to counteract that. That will be much more helpful. I want to get help for you, definitely, because I like the communication side of things. I want this to be a friendly community. I see some channels out there, like other career mode channels. It's a really good community. I want to build like that. I don't want people insulting me, or insulting other commenters, other viewers of my videos, other subscribers. I really want it to be a friendly community. So if I notice people not being friendly, I'll give you a warning, and then obviously if you keep doing that, you'll be blocked. But I just want to be a friendly community. That's the biggest reason. So right now, that is the situation we are in. If you enjoyed the video, if you could smash another 1,000 likes, that'll be insane. And I'll see you guys next time.